Good morning, Glenda.
Good morning, ma'am.
Can you tell me about yourself?
My name is Glenda Nombrera Gatchalian. I'm 38 years old. I live in Santolan, Pasig City. I'm from the Philippines.
Okay, I have few questions for you to answer, so let's start. Why do you want to work as a maid?
I need another income to support my family and my kids
Okay, why you choose Malaysia when there's a lot of other country?
because Malaysia is near in the Philippines
Okay, how are you qualified for this job?
and I work hard.
Okay, may I know what is your educational level?
I'm high school graduate in Rizal High School.
Okay, what is your recent experience?
Now I'm housekeeping housewife.
Okay, have you worked abroad before?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please tell me what place and how many years you worked for?
I work in Riyadh 4 years and Kuwait is 3 years.
Okay. Do you have experience of taking care of baby?
Yes, ma'am.
Whose baby you taking care of?
May kids, ma'am. And
O-
kids may madam in Riyadh.
Okay. How about elderly people?
A little bit, madam.
Okay. Are you willing to take care of an elderly people?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other special skills?
Yes, ma'am. To clean and all around madam in gardening.
Okay. Are you willing to learn new skills?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relatives stay together?
Yes, ma'am.
Currently, are you still working now?
Yes, ma'am. Housewife, madam.
Okay. Do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am.
What sort of food can you cook?
Filipino food and Arabic food.
Okay. Are you aware that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores, which do you like most?
Cleaning, ma'am.
Okay. If ever you were selected to work in Malaysia, who will take care of your kids?
My husband and my mother.
Okay. You are not allowed to use handphone during working hours.
Yes, ma'am.
You are only allowed to use handphone after you finish all the works and when you're going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
You are strictly needed to surrender the handphone to your employer in the morning, and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
If ever your employer finds out that you're using the handphone and it's affected your work performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone and you are not allowed to hold it anymore. Instead, your employer will allow you to call to your family 3 times in a month. You're only allowed to bring normal phone and you are not allowed to bring smartphone. Are you agreed for the terms and conditions?
I agree, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Are you agreed to the rules and regulation for the handphone?
Yes, ma'am.
How many years is the contract as you agreed and understand?
2 years, ma'am.
Can you describe for me your ethics?
I work hard, ma'am, people.
Okay. How can you assure to us that you will work hard in Malaysia? I repeat, how can you assure to us that you will work hard in Malaysia?
I to show to madam to I work hard.
Okay. Can you promise not to use the telephone without the permission of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to invite friends and relatives without the consent of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you really understand of the rules and regulations of the agency?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any history of sickness, example breast cancer or any other illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you suffer from any skin diseases, allergy or physical defect?
No, ma'am.
Have you suffered from any serious illness?
No, ma'am.
Have you undergone any operation?
No, ma'am.
Are you medically fit?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you on any medication?
No, ma'am.
Are you allergic with any food?
No, ma'am.
Are you prepared to work for the employer of any race?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared to eat the type of food taken by your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid of being left alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
Dogs, madam.
Okay. Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any immediate family working in Malaysia?
No, madam.
Okay, Glenda. We have finished our question section. Let's go to case study.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a case study for you and I want you to answer me truthfully. Okay? Okay, number one. Upon arrival in Malaysia within 6 months, if ever any of your family members passed away, what will you do? Will you continue to work till finish your contract or you will go back?
I continue my contract.
Okay, number two. Tell us about yourself and why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
My name is Glenda Gatchalian. I'm 38 years old. I live in Santolan, Pasig City. I am from the Philippines and I work hard and I discipline.
Okay, Glenda. What do you want to tell the employer watching your video right now?
Uh, Hello, madam. Hello, sir. My name is Glenda Gatchalian. I'm 38 years old. If you like for me, I take your kids, your pet in your house, and I work hard.
Okay, thank you very much, Glenda. We will update to your agency if there's any selection made by the employer.
Thank you, ma'am.